Hello everyone, welcome back. Guess what time it is? Okay, we've been doing a wreath series. We did the Valentine's one, the heart one, and we did the shamrock one. And now we're gonna do one of my favorites, Easter, Easter, Easter. I love the pretty pastel colors and everything. So this is a sign from Dollar Tree. You got 2 in a pack for $1.25. I cut out the eggs. These I cut out basswood on the Cricut. And then ribbon, I put ribbon there. And on the back, I just did a chipboard stabilizer just to help make it really, really sturdy. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I have a love-hate relationship with basswood. I made basswood, I did a chipboard one, and I did my paper one. And which you can see in the other one. But we are going to do a chipboard one. Stick around to the end. I got a little crazy. I have a bunch of samples. I have like 3 other samples and we're putting one together because I just got crazy, okay? I will be giving you guys my Design Space file. It'll be in the description. So if you have the Cricut and you have Design Space, you go ahead and use mine. So it has all the egg shapes in, and it has the stabilizer bar and stuff like that you cut out. And there'll be some other things I'll show you when I show you the other ones, what else is in there, okay? So let's put that one aside and let's put our one together. When I make these, it's a process, you know, because I don't know how. I put half of it together already. So I usually take a bunch of circles, cut out the egg shapes the way I, want. Let me see, where's my other ones? So I usually do 3 sizes. This is a 3-inch high. Let's bring it up just a little bit so you see here. So this is a 3-inch high. This is a 2.5 inch. And then this is a 2-inch tall, okay? So on this wreath I have 11. So I kind of take out, how many do I want to do? So this was 11. On another wreath that I had, that I'll show you, has 12. So on this one, on the heart one and the shamrock, I made a bigger circle, and then I did around the inside of the circle like that. So this one, I found that it worked better to put the circle in the middle and bring my eggs around the outside. So it's a lot of playing around, to get how many are going to fit in here and stuff like that. So let's continue putting the rest of these on. Find my big ones here. Okay, put this one over here so we don't have to. And we just space them around. They don't touch completely. On this one, they don't touch completely. Just a teeny weeny space. So I just put them around and then I space them. And they don't have to be perfect, guys. It's going to look nice either way, okay? And then, so these ones are made out of chipboard. I already put the foam on the back. But these are made out of the Cricut chipboard. I find that the Cricut chipboard cuts the best for me. I've tried other brands and stuff. I like the Cricut. I put my foam on the back to save some time. Then I just cut out some egg shapes. For this one, I'm using this paper pack. So this is from Echo Park, and it's called It's Easter Time. 48 double-sided patterns. You can use a 12 by 12. I got another one that I'm doing a 12 by 12 on. I'll show you. But, this has 48 sheets in, and I think I got 6 eggs from 1 piece of paper. So I got 6, 2 of each size from 1 piece of paper. I used that one. Okay, so now we're going to do our next layer, and let's just kind of lay them on top because I don't want too many of the same colors together. So I always kind of just lay them out, and then I will put them down. But we want to check our colors. Like, I don't want that over because that purple can't go over there. And then this will be fine, I guess, here. And then this one here. So that layer. So then let's get our glue. And then we'll just glue them down. So I have the foam. I just put the foam. You only need it on the edges. And I just put a little glue just to, because sometimes the foam tape really doesn't, stick in different, like if it gets really hot or something or really cold, I found that sometimes it can come off. So now I just I keep it at the bottom, and I keep my egg point kind of right straight out the middle, the best I can. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect. And then just push it down. Get all these around. Hope you guys are liking the Wreath series. I did go crazy with this one though, I have to say. I will do, what's next after Easter? Probably like the 4th of July, those kind of patriotic one. Okay, I'll have to do a patriotic one. Okay, let's put that one down. Halloween, that'll be good. Christmas, of course. But you know, after the dull winter weather and everything, you like to start seeing these lovely spring colors. I will link the paper packs for you guys too. And anything else that I had used. Okay. Some of these wreaths I am gifting to a few people that may not know about it, but I am. They're just fun. So I have Easter cards I'll be doing. Oh my gosh, I went to Home Goods and they had a ton of Easter napkins. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do my Easter napkin Mod Podge again on cards. Those are so quick and easy. I couldn't resist all these napkins, so I think I'll have to do a Mod Podge again. Cards. And then I've got a paper weave basket, and no one's ever seen paper weaving. They're really easy to make. And what else I got coming up for Easter? Oh, I don't know. I feel like I got too many things. Okay, now we lay that last layer down. And again, I just kind of go, and I don't want to get too, like, there's that purple and that's purple. And so I think I'm going to switch this one and this one, so they're not too close together. And then this one is okay here. And then I have this flower one I think will be okay here. Maybe I want this one over here and this one over here. I'll go with it. Okay, same thing. We're just gonna get this off. I have so many projects. I have my craft table is like, literally I have 4 projects going at once up on that craft table, because I have to make my sample to make sure everything works out and the sizing and all that stuff. So that's a process right there. And then of course I like to make a couple samples for you guys. Like this I have like the basswood one, I got the chipboard one, and then like I did in the other two where I just layer paper together to make my own chipboard, which I prefer doing because I like the white. Especially on this one, you'll see I like the white better than the chipboard. But I made you a chipboard one. I like making my own chipboard. Like, it's so easy, you know. You get that one pack of paper from Walmart. It's like $6 something for that pack. Come on, I stuck it down too far out. And it's like less than a penny a sheet. You know, and I use that and you know, to make my chipboard. And I think that works just as good. So that I show more in my other videos. I'll link those other 2 videos in this one. I mean, it's the same process as all the other videos. So I don't want to bore you guys to death too much. Basically, it is the same process. So just different shapes. Whatever I can find out there. Okay, get that in there. You know, I'm doing this kind of upside down and everything else because upstairs I would be standing at my table. I don't want to get my head and everything in the video here, so. Okay. All right, so that, oops. That's why you put the glue on too. That gives you a little extra time if you positioned it wrong. Okay, so now that's that. Give it a second. Now I got this ring that I always make, and that'll be in Design Space too. Now you may have to adjust these sizes yourself. So you may have to adjust your circle. You know, you may want to make your wreath bigger. This wreath comes out to be approximately 11.5 inches wide. So if you want a bigger wreath, you're going to put more eggs. You're going to put a bigger circle. Now, how I do that, I just take that cheap paper from Walmart and I make about 20 of the big eggs, 20 of the big eggs, and I make different size of the circles. This is what that paper is. That's that from Walmart. And it's a pretty good weight. And then I lay my circles down and then I lay the eggs around and to see what size wreath I have. So this ended up being 11 for this one. And I have the other ones, I have a couple that are 12. So that's how I do that. I just make, you know, I don't make cut all the chipboard out. Just cut the plain paper out. Don't waste your chipboard on making your sample testing. Okay, let's flip it over because you can see right now how like how flimsy it is. So this really helps the stabilizer. So we're just going to put this right on there. So we're just going to throw a bunch of glue on it. Nothing fancy. Okay. If you guys are liking what you see, please like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel. Also, if you click on and buy anything off my Amazon links, that helps out a little bit too. It helps me buy more supplies to make more things for you guys. All right. Now, what we're going to put on this one. Okay, flip it over. And then I always like to find you know, what I want for the top. So let me see what I like. I think I'll leave it right there. And now we have one of the other signs from Dollar Tree. Now they had the twine on it, so you could just hang them like. I cut the twine off, and we're just going to set it in here. Now, because it's going to sink down in there a little bit, I make, after I found my top, flip it over, and this is, I know this is going to be my top, I made another little bar just to go straight down the middle. That'll help this sink into something and have something to go against, okay? So we're just going to glue that down. Nothing fancy. This I just used the extra scrap from when I did the circle. So I just cut that out myself. I didn't cut that on the Cricut. So you'll have edging around your circle here. So just cut out whatever size you need and whatever width you want. You don't want to go, you know, bigger than your centerpiece that you're going to be putting. So keep that in mind. So this is like, what is this? Maybe 2 inches, 1.5 inches. By however long you need it, whatever size wreath. Now, normally I would let that dry. We're going to flip it over though, and we're going to, hopefully it's going to stay put. There you go. Now this little guy will have a place to go into. Okay. And I think I forgot my foam tape, which is normal. I forget something, don't I always? So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to, okay. Just for now, we'll just tuck a little glue here, and a little here, and a little here. And then later I'll put the foam tape in from the other side. Because the edges are just going to sit on there. Okay, that we have to let sit. So that is how you put the wreath together. I'm not going to put the ribbon on because it's not dry yet. But then I just have this little sheer ribbon that I'd put on. So now let me show you the other fun ones I made for you guys. Let's push this aside while it dries. Okay, push that aside. Okay, bring this down a little bit. Okay, clean up my mess over there so you don't see that. All right, so here we go. told you I went crazy. So then this one I made, I'll show you those two. Now this is out of the paper. So I glued 6 sheets of paper together to make a chipboard. And I like that look better. I like the white. And this one is made out of the same paper pack. So see the difference? I'll kind of bring this back over without it falling apart. Now, you can't really see, but from the side, you can kind of see the brown and the white. Let me see. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it very well. I just think this one looks brighter. And on this one, I made this, instead of having the small eggs here, I did the bunny. Put a little cottontail. And those are in the Design Space file too. I got those in there and sized for you, of course, ready. So this is how I made that one. And that's with one of those signs, Dollar Tree sign. I bought, I think, 3 packs of those. I bought every color that they had. Okay, so that's that with the bunnies. I love that one. Okay, we got to put these aside because here comes my ooh, ah. Okay, we'll do this one last. Now these ones, oh my goodness. This one I want to show you how to put the lights on. That's why I got 2 dangling here. Okay. My table isn't big enough. Okay, move that. This one is the same. This is from this paper pack though. 12 by 12 photo play hop to it. Love this paper pack. I will link these for you, of course. That's from this one. And then I made the bunny butt. I found a bunny butt. I was going to make my own because you just need a circle, a tail, and all that stuff. But I found this one in Design Space, but I had to make a backer piece for it. It didn't have a backer piece. It had, like, this was just like a thin, I don't know, like outline thing. It was really weird. So I had to make the back piece for you so that it would all hold on together. So I did that. That was cute. And then I did the bunnies again. And then I got these bunny lights. Let me see if I can light them up. There's the little on-off switch. Kind of see them. I got those from Dollar Tree. Okay, so how I hook those on, before you put your middle piece on, hook your lights on. So all I did was put a little piece of foam tape on the back of the light side, and we'll take that off. And then we're going to put it right down in between the 2 bunnies. So I just put it down in between the 2 bunnies, and we're going to wrap this wire around because we're going to tape it in the back. And I'll show you the back when we're done. And let's put the last one. Now, the only thing is there was 10 lights in these light sets. And I actually have 12 spaces, but it worked out because the feet, I wouldn't be able to put a light there. So that worked out. Let's put this one down here. Okay. And then when you flip it over, I took all these wires and just taped them in place. So you can see how I have the wires bent and taped. And then I just Velcroed the battery pack. It's really tough Velcro. I just Velcroed the battery pack down. Now, if this ever stops working, you know, like even if, you know, the whole thing just dies, you can just cut this battery pack off and leave the lights. They're just decoration. They're just this cute little bunnies. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to pull all those lights off. They died. No, just leave them. It doesn't matter if they don't light up. So this one I thought turned out really cute. And that was, like I said, I made my own chipboard, the white paper that I just glued together, put that on there. And then, so this will all be in Design Space. The bunny butt will be in Design Space. The little bunnies will be in my file. All that'll be in a file for you guys. And it's already sized, but you may have to resize it yourself. This one was a little bit bigger circle. I think this was a 6 1/4 inch circle, I believe. So, like I said, I put the 5 3/4 inch circle in Design Space, but you're going to have to adjust it on your own. So I believe that was a 6 1/2 inch circle. You'll have to adjust it on your own. Okay, my last one. I know. That's like 5 of them I made. Oh my gosh, people are going to think I'm crazy. Okay, but I am. I am a little crazy. I got this bunny head from Dollar Tree. So it is, I did not decapitate the bunny. It was already decapitated. So I had to incorporate that one. And then this one has the Dollar Tree egg-shaped lights. And these were more pastel colors. And then these were a little bit brighter colors on the bunny. The bunny had a little bit brighter colors. So it worked out really good for this paper pack. And so that one I did, oh my, let's see if I can show you. So here I put some little, glued down some little, pieces there. And then I have one here that goes inside his head because it's hollow in there. So I put him down on that, and then I glued his ears to the other two pieces. And then I glued, this one came broken. I had to tape down the cover, which is okay. It still works. And then I tied the ribbon on this one instead of gluing it on to make it more sturdy because he's a little heavier, but it's still very sturdy. And let's light this one up. I don't know if you can see the little lights. Again, there's only 10 lights, so I had to skip a couple. So I skipped 2 that kind of, won't be quite so noticeable. But I thought that turned out really cute. And again, he is with the 12 by 12 paper pack. He is done with this one. And the white, the chipboard, I mean. So this one's done with the chipboard eggs. So we got the chipboard eggs. We have the basswood. I love just this one, really, And that's just, I just painted those eggs myself, Just get some pastel color paints. I don't know if I'm going to get all these in the frame. The bunny butt, my bunny butt. And then that one with the bunnies, which I really liked. Turned out really cute. And then the one we did now, which hopefully is dry enough. And that one. So there, 5 different looks. And they are all different too, so these are cute. So look at, there's his butt to go with his head. And I just used glitter cardstock. And I've just found some glitter cardstock that kind of matched the color theme. And the same with the bunnies. Like, for this one, let me see the other one. Yeah, this one, they had plain color. I used the plain color in this one. So on the backs on some of them were plain color. So that's what I used for the bunnies on this one. Okay. Because I wanted something different. I didn't want all the match. So I wanted the plain colors. This one, though, didn't have plain colors. But in my stash, I was able to find, and this is Michael's cardstock, I was able to find the colors that matched the paper pack. That worked out pretty good. I was like, oh, those colors really match really well. Okay, I think that's all I need to tell you guys on those. Again, I will have the Design Space file. I'm sorry if you don't have Design Space. It's just simple little egg shapes you can get probably from a coloring book, or you can draw your own out or whatever. You can make them all, yourself and put them together. Bunnies might be a little harder, but you can probably find some patterns out there and stuff. But, if you can get a hold of Design Space from a friend or something, maybe they can, print them out for you and stuff. I will go back for the heart one and for the St. Patrick's one. I just had to do some touch-ups on those 2 files yet because I had something in there. You can only share with Access stuff. So I have to do a couple adjustments on those 2 so that I can share those files. So that'll help down the road. But I'm going to try to make sure I only use Access only so that I can share these files with you, because you can't share if they're like Disney licensed things and stuff like that. You can't share. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and you love seeing these nice bright colors. And please like and subscribe and look out for some more Easter projects coming up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.